Hey, good morning everybody, and welcome to the vlog. I hope the start of the day is as good as it possibly can be, because let's just have a good day together. You know what I mean? Let's just do our best to push our problems aside and have a good time together. I actually want to talk to you guys about ball pythons. Ball pythons. Ball pythons. Ball pythons. Ball pythons. Ball pythons. Ball python. That's right, ball pythons. And you guys know I love Honey, the pastel piebald ball python. She's such an amazing animal. And really, ball pythons have been such a huge part of my life for the last, I don't know, close to 30 years or so. I love them to death. There was an interesting article that I want to bring up to you guys that was in National Geographic. And I just want to have a conversation about this. And it's really about stopping the importation or exportation out of Africa of ball pythons. I have mixed feelings about this because I've done business in West Africa, or used to do business in West Africa for like 20 years, and have a lot of friends that their primary income is actually working on ball pythons and hatching them and actually exporting them. So basically the article was just talking about how is it ecologically sustainable to export ball pythons. Believe it or not, since the 70s there's been 3.2 million ball pythons that have been, oh you cheeky little monkey, ball pythons that have been exported, and 54% of those ball pythons actually were exported into America. And again, the reason that I have really mixed emotions about this is that I love ball pythons tremendously. And again, I have relationships with people over there that have put value in the animals alive, right? Now, one of the things that concerns me is if we start to stop the exportation of live animals, will we start to put pressure on them to start using them for like bush meat or traditional medicine, and they'll start killing them? Because again, these guys have their living with ball pythons, like this beautiful lemon blast who's gravid as could be right now. And if you take that living away, they're going to try to find another way to make money to provide for their families. Guys, take a look. It looks like Ivy is out, and it looks like she's just about ready to go in the water. She's such an interesting snake. I mean, her personality is so wild. It's so cool. So let's just see if she's going to go in or not. She stopped as soon as she seen me. Now she's curious. She's like, what are you doing, Dad? But I'm anxious to see if she's going to go in the water. That's pretty cool. With Jessica heating up here when it comes to eggs, so we got some more Chinese gecko eggs, huh?
Yeah, this is the one that laid this morning, I'm pretty sure. I caught her laying.
Oh my gosh. It is so crazy with these guys because the eggs are so big compared to their body.
Yeah, I know.
It's like they're almost the size of leopard gecko eggs, just a little smaller, but the animals are like half the size, so where did they go? Oh, there's another one.
There's Dad.
Oh, that's a dad? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. What do we got? There they are. Look at that. Beautiful eggs too.
Awesome, and let me actually look. I'm not sure if the other one laid or not yet. She still looks pretty chunky, so she'll probably lay in a couple days. They're on like the same cycle.
Awesome. Well, that's cool. So, a couple more eggs. But before we really get into the deep part of this conversation, I want to talk to you about the process that goes on in West Africa. They're not actually breeding ball pythons over there. The farms over there in Togo, Ghana, and Benin are really just exporters. So what happens is there's trappers that are out in the wild in little villages all over those three countries, and they actually are digging up nests of ball pythons, both the eggs and also collecting gravid females. They then take those eggs or gravid females to the farms. The farms either set up the eggs to hatch, or they set up the females to lay their eggs and then actually hatch them. So then the idea would be that they would actually release those females back into the wild, hopefully getting those females back into the system so that you could actually have a renewable resource like a ball python. Now, I'll be totally honest with you, I've been working over there forever, and it's been a number of years since I've imported ball pythons personally, but the fact is, I'm not sure how many of those females are actually getting back into the wild. You know, don't get me wrong, they want a sustainability over there because that's their income, but I'm not really sure that they're releasing them, and if they are releasing them, they're probably not releasing them back to the area they're supposed to be, where they actually came from, which can be extra stress on the animal. With that being said, there's no doubt there's been a reduction of production over the last several years, because 10 years ago they were exporting hundreds of thousands of babies. Now they're only exporting tens of thousands of babies just because they can't find as many as they used to. Continuing on with the daily chores, of course, we have a nice variety of different things for the tortoises. I'm sure Matilda will come over in a minute, but we've got all kinds of nice spinach and leafy greens. We've got zucchini, green beans, carrots,
potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs,
cabbage, everything else. So they're getting a feast today. So the question we have to ask really is, why are we importing ball pythons? I mean, so many are being captive bred, really all over the world, but in particular in America. Do we really need captive hatch ball pythons from West Africa? And really the answer comes down to one simple thing: economics. Well, especially when you get into the big box stores, obviously they want to get cheaper ball pythons so they don't have to mark them up as much. And quite frankly, imported ball pythons are $10 or $12, and then of course by the time they get in the system, maybe they're $25 or $30, whereas a captive ball python might be anywhere from $50 to $80. So there's a big price difference, which means the demand for the cheaper ones, especially in the big box stores, is much higher, which causes the demand for the animals to come in. So what this article is basically proposing is that maybe we should shut down the importation or exportation out of West Africa for ball pythons, because ecologically maybe it's just not a good thing. And I'm not going to say that I'm opposed to it. I don't really know how I feel, because again, I want ball pythons in the wild to be protected, but at the same time, you know, if we take away the exportation, are they just going to put more emphasis again on killing them for bushmeat and traditional medicine? I'm not sure, and I want to know in the comments how you guys feel about it. Certainly I think that captive breeding in America is so high right now that I don't think we need imported ball pythons. But at the same time, because I have personal relationship with a lot of the guys on the ground, I don't want them to lose their living, or them change their living from actually having value of keeping these animals alive to actually having value on killing them. Again, guys, she's so crazy. It's like she's more interested in coming and hanging out with us than even going in the water. She like dips her nose in the water and then she comes up. She'll come right up. I mean, look she's just so crazy. Look at this. I've never seen a snake so weird before. Again, she's just thinking. It tells you the intelligence. She's wanting to know. I really do think she's hungry, though. I think she's seeing me and she's equating to like, come on, Dad, I'm hungry. So I'm going to thaw out some food, maybe feed her tomorrow. You know what's kind of funny is reptile people are a strange breed. We're probably the only people that actually get excited about seeing poop sometimes, because if things are pooping well and it looks good, that means that they're healthy. And I just realized that my Cayman Cuban Lewisite cross, I don't have a name for her. So all the time I'm showing her off and I'm like, you know, she doesn't have a name, so I don't think we ever came up with anything. Again, she's like a rhino iguana as far as she's a cyclura, but she's actually a Cuban and Cayman cross. So a little different species, obviously. So we need a name. Down in the comments, do me a favor, tell me what name you think we should name this monkey, because she is absolutely beautiful. Continue to really enjoy the virtual tours, and today I actually have a virtual tour with an U.S. active military that's based in Germany. So it's pretty cool. That's going to be awesome that we can connect with someone in Germany that wouldn't normally be able to be here. So that's one of the bonuses of the virtual tours, of course, is the fact that we can reach out to people that are a long way away that couldn't make the trip. So I'm going to jump on and have a good time. Ball pythons are such a huge part of the reptile trade, not only here in America, but really around the world, because they're really that perfect starter snake. They do well, especially when they're captive hatch or captive born for that matter. So it's interesting because I'm not sure that the data is complete in West Africa, but it certainly appears to be showing that there might be some stress on the wild population. So I'm not really sure which way to go. And again, I'm just kind of starting a conversation with you guys to let me know what you guys think. Again, with the captive breeding, I kind of feel like there's there's no need for the imports, but maybe you have some in between, right? Where, I mean, maybe you reduce the quota from 65,000 out of Togo down to maybe 25,000 out of Togo. Now that will bring the price up on the animals as well, which might actually reduce the demand for the animals in the big box stores because they can buy captive born in the US for almost the same price. I don't know, you can see the dilemma that I'm having and that we all should be having, but first and foremost, we want to make sure that we protect these animals in the wild. I mean, that is so important, but at the same time, we have to understand that by doing measures that protect the animals in the wild, we're also causing hardship on people that have made their living for the last 20, 30 years exporting ball pythons. So I don't know, again, in the comments, let me know what you guys think. And in the end, you know, I'm not sure what the right answer is, but I thought it was an interesting conversation and definitely an interesting read. So the link in the description to the article, give it a read. I think it's definitely worth reading and interesting to at least think about. Corey, how's the breeding season coming? Going good?
Yeah, I think it's going really good. I'm
you
pretty
show me
excited.
some highlights?
Things are looking good. Let's see. I've got a lot of girls that are starting to plump up. This girl here.
She's definitely
So-
loaded. It looks like, whoa,
Yeah.
help me.
So,
Looks like she's gonna explode.
yeah, and so she's a coral snow, just not very bright. What's exciting are this is what the males look like.
Oh my gosh.
So they should have really nice babies.
Oh my
So-
God, that is ridiculous. You know, it's crazy. Every time I see those coral snows, I'm like, I'm just blown away at how
Yeah,
they look.
we produced some really nice babies this year, so hopefully
we
or
should keep
last
them all
year
this
we'll do
year.
the same. Yeah, probably not. Okay. we've got a lot more corns up, which I'm
Oh, good.
excited about. So look at this candy cane Tessera.
Oh my God,
She's looking super fat.
Yeah, you can see, and you can kind of just see how the scales will start to spread. They become really round with eggs, and again, that Tessera is that striping pattern, just kind of a crazy thing. So that should be really cool too.
Yeah,
Always
and
love
that's
those
a het
guys.
albino male.
So okay, so produce
Yep.
more candy cane and Tesseras and stuff like that. Speaking of Tessera, how are
yeah.
these guys doing? These are actually Tesseras. This would be what a normal Tessera looks like, obviously
Yeah.
not an albino. And this
She's
is
starting to
heifer
plump
scaleless.
up. Yep, she's het for scaleless. I'm breeding her to some motley scaleless,
Oh, that's
which
nice.
are really cool.
Yeah, those are
So,
beautiful.
yep. So that should be a neat combo.
I know, and it's so exciting. Like I said, the breeding season here, it happens quick, so it's kind of like, it goes from like just getting started to eggs within just a matter of a few
Yeah,
weeks.
blink of your eye.
It's ridiculous. So we're probably, what, you think 2-3 weeks away from eggs, something
I
like
bet,
that?
yeah, I bet we start because the first ones come pretty fast. I've got some Puebloans that I think, those are usually the first ones to go.
Oh yeah, it's weird how it is. Mexican black kings
Yeah.
a lot of times, Puebloan milk snakes a lot of times. Of course,
I'm
we've got
excited about the Cow Kings. So these are some of the mosaics I think I've
Mosaics.
showed before, but they're really starting to plump up and
Yeah,
look
you
good.
can see they're starting to look like little sausages, and you can see as they get grabbed, they almost can't bend with all the eggs. So
I
that's
know.
what's
I
so
feel bad
cool.
for them.
I know, they're definitely, and that's still a couple weeks away. Oh, and the Halloween pup. How are these guys doing?
They're doing good. Yeah, she's really getting loaded up.
Again, the Pueblans are usually the first clutches, or one of the first clutches. So this girl probably is starting to look like she's going to blow up here anytime. So that's awesome. So again, guys, colubrids season going well. Got a lot of stuff up to size this year. Can't wait to start pulling clutches here. Like I said, in a couple weeks, every day you guys are going to be seeing new colubrid eggs. So, all right, I'll let you keep working.
Thanks.
All right, like I mentioned, we're just trying to catch up on all the stuff you guys send us. You guys are amazing, so we have a bunch of stuff. So let's just go ahead and rip into a few of these. Like I said, we'll open a few things, and then we'll open again in a couple days.
Did you order something?
No, I don't know what this is.
Who is this for?
Interesting. This is from Indiana, Robbie
you?
Wilson. Let me see. Oh, this is another knife.
It's a knife.
Is it a knife? Oh my gosh. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, go.
Oh,
far,
yeah, look
far
at
away.
this.
Let's go far
Look
away.
at, I got, now even, oh, wait a second. Are you
it's empty.
kidding me? Woo! Oh, this one goes both ways. Oh, Robbie, thank you. And I got a little holder right here. I love it. Thank you, Robbie. That is awesome. Oh, let me read your note real quick. Didn't realize that the last knife I sent you didn't retract. Oh, so you sent me this one as well. So I love it. So thank you again. This is awesome. Be careful, obviously, he says. If anything breaks, you can get a hold of me and I will return it and get a new one. Thank you, Robbie. So it definitely looks like Ivy seems to stay on land when she's hungry, which is pretty interesting indication for me. So we'll definitely feed her up. And let me know what you think about today's topic. I wanted to just create the conversation. Like I said, I'm not really sure where I stand on this. I can see both sides, but we definitely want to do the best we can for the animals and the people and all that type of stuff. I hope that you enjoyed today. If you did, here's an entire playlist of snake eggs. I know you guys like snake eggs. You can also subscribe to my podcast right up here. It's called Checking In. We're going to do at least 2, maybe even 3 a week to keep you guys kind of occupied. Subscribe to the vlog channel on this side. Turn the post notifications on. Have an absolutely wonderful day. Remember to be kind to someone, and I promise I'll see you guys tomorrow.